Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday. And happy Martin Luther King Day.
Happy Martin Luther King Day.
I know a lot of people are closed today, but we thought, you know what? Why not?
Why not?
Why not jump on? Why not make sure that we're staying motivated throughout the year? No disrespect to the celebration today, but most importantly, we just wanted to make sure that everybody is keeping their heads straight and staying focused. And most importantly, and I got to give credit to Jenny, because we weren't going to do this show because of the holiday today. And Jenny's like, look, COVID's heavy again.
Yeah.
We can't get together. Like, we got to make sure that we stay out front, that people stay engaged.
Yeah, we need to connect with each other. We miss you guys.
I agree. So I got to give you some credit on that one.
Thanks.
For sure.
I'll take it.
Okay, so I wanted to jump back into what we were working on before, and we're kind of talking about the Miracle Morning, if you recall.
Yes.
First off, just so you know, Jenny is only here until this show is over, and then what?
Then I'm out.
What are you doing?
I'm wearing this. I can't see myself. I don't know what's happening. But Philip Martinez kept saying, you need to wear your Ram stuff. I said, if we make the playoffs. And he's a 49er fan, just throwing that out there. So I'm wearing it. I'm representing. We may be one and done too. Who cares? It's just a good time. I was all anxious, and Jeremy's like, it's for fun. This is fun. I'm like, okay, it's fun. But anyway, yeah, I'm out after this.
All right, after this. So I thought I would just jump back in and kind of talk a little bit about where we were in the book.
Yeah,
and
where
we
were we?
If you recall, we were talking about rearview mirror syndrome and how people kind of look back and not look forward sometimes.
For sure.
Having an unclear purpose, isolating incidents, kind of a lack of accountability, and how we kind of drop the ball because of that. Having a mediocre circle of influence, you remember that one?
Yeah.
And just not developing the way we should, and also having a lack of urgency in terms of getting things done. So, and if you remember where we were, we also mentioned that in terms of real estate agents, the real estate agents are not the best realtors in the world. The most successful ones out there are not the best realtors or the best at their craft, but it's those that have the most clients. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And so our job needs to constantly be focusing on getting more clients, acquiring more clients. Of course, becoming an expert in your craft will come over time and through experience.
Yes.
But right now, our number one thing is to have as many people as possible that would use Jenny or that would use you out there.
Right.
And that being the case, it just talks a little bit about, number one, having the right mindset to get clients, but number two, having the right mindset to have the right type of life is what this book was about. So today I called it, Adam texted me last night, and he's like, what's the theme? And I said, it's time to rise and shine for 2022. And I have some questions. How many people we got on? Probably not many today, but that's okay.
Not many, but that's okay.
30? All right. So the first question is, why do I get up every morning? And why did you get up this morning, Jenny? That would be my question for you. And did you get up because you had to? Or did you get up because you wanted to?
You made me get up, Chuck.
I know your answer. All right, Adam, I know your answer. But this one's for Jenny. Did you get up because you had to get up? Or did you get up because you wanted to get up?
I want to get up.
Okay. All right. So I thought this was cool. It starts out by saying, when you lay in bed, and I got to give some credit to Robert. Robert's generally always the first person here. Have you ever noticed that?
For sure.
Coffee's ready to go. He's here maybe 20, 30 minutes before everybody else. He's kind of settled into his day. But it talks about how when you snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
And when you do lie in bed, so let's say your alarm goes off and you lie in bed that morning, you're just kind of laying there. It says that it's really a bad thing because you're sending a message to the universe that I'm lazy, not excited, and not motivated about my day. So laying in bed is a message to the universe.
I like it.
And
I like it.
It kind of looks like you're resisting your life.
Yeah.
As opposed to waking up with passion and purpose like high achievers do. And we talked before, most importantly, do you wake up happy? Do you wake up energized? Do you wake up with purpose? And some of the famous early risers, Oprah, Tony Robbins, Bill Gates, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Albert Einstein, Aristotle, Da Vinci, like all of the really, really big names out there, they're up early. You're up early.
I'm an early girl.
What time are you up?
5, sometimes 4:30.
Wow. And what time do you go to bed?
Early. I'm usually asleep. I put my phone away. That's something I really learned from this.
Once Matlock is over.
Once Matlock, maybe Murder, She Wrote. I sometimes stay up for that.
Okay, yeah.
I would say something, but I'm not gonna.
That's the good stuff. You should say it.
I mean,
say it.
Well, I didn't know if Catherine's daughter is still on. My Zoom is like frozen.
Okay.
But I stop my phone at like 8. I don't look at it anymore because then I'm getting too engaged in that and my mind doesn't shut down. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously you don't necessarily have a problem getting up.
But I did when I had kids at home. We have to remember, I'm in a different world.
Well, I think there's a lot of people that do have a hard time getting up.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, I don't have to take care of kids or get them
Yeah.
off to school or do that stuff anymore, right?
Yeah. Isn't it glorious?
It is pretty glorious. And people ask me, don't you miss the chaos at home?
No.
Nope. I love them. They were fantastic.
It was great. It was great when it happened. And enjoy that moment, you guys. Enjoy that moment.
Right. So for everybody out there that has that hard time getting out of bed, think about the times in your life when you have woken up thrilled, excited,
Like going to Disneyland or
ready
something.
to go, you know. And what if you could make every day feel like you're getting up and it's Christmas morning?
That's fun.
You know that excitement that you have?
Yes.
And maybe if you look back over the times, there was a flight for vacation. You know, and you got excited because you knew you were heading out of town that day. Or you're getting married that day. Or it's your first day of school. Or first day at a new job. I doubt you had to drag yourself out of bed on those days. You popped right up and you're ready to go.
Right.
So the first thing is how to wake up with more energy on less sleep.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about today. So remember, this is the morning miracle. Right?
Okay.
So go ahead.
No, that's great. I love a lot of sleep, so this is going to be good for me.
Okay. So they were going through, and let me just start out by saying the Morning Miracle is a 30-day program.
Oh, like
So
it's a, oh.
It is a legitimate program that still exists to this day.
I'll be damned.
And on day one, first call, that's what we're discussing today. So this is about a couple that went through the 30-day program. That's what Morning Miracle is about. Real estate couple, by the way. One's a mortgage rep.
Okay.
Okay, and the other is a real
That's
estate
right.
broker.
Okay.
So they started talking about bedtime affirmations too. And they had a guy jump on who just inserted himself into the coaching call. And they said, I want somebody to share their bedtime affirmations. And his name was Dave from Indiana.
Okay.
And right before he went to bed, he reads, I've completed my task today. My alarm clock is set. I will wake up with clarity, anticipating the morning tomorrow, becoming the person I need to be to attract, create, and sustain the life that I truly want. Second, I'm going to bed tonight at 10 p.m. and waking up tomorrow at 5:30 a.m., which gives me 7.5 hours of sleep, or whatever it may be. This is what I need to have a peak level tomorrow.
Okay.
Successful people need 4 to 6 hours of sleep. And they say that it's a limiting belief, but how you just said that, it's a limiting belief that we need the amount of sleep that we say.
I'm good with being unsuccessful. How about you? Jen?
I'm in.
Hey, it's a mindset shift.
4 hours?
Yes, 4 to 6 hours. I mean, they say, and this is this has gone on for obviously hundreds of years, but no one ever saw Da Vinci sleep because he said you only need 2 to 4 hours. Some people say he was an alien and never slept. But that's not the point.
Right. I was going to say.
But successful people need 4 to 6 hours of sleep. It's a limiting belief that you need more than that. And your quality of life does not depend on how much sleep you get. Okay? Third, waking up tomorrow at 5:30 a.m., this is him still talking, Dave from Indiana,
Right.
increases the likelihood that I will achieve my goals for this week, this month, this year, and for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Your health does. Kayla Fox disagrees with how much sleep.
Amen.
I actually do too.
All right, can you mute Kayla for me? No, I'm just kidding. So it says that we have to start out each day determining how you want to create your life because you'll accept nothing less, blah, blah, blah. Fourth, no matter how tired you are when you go to sleep, no matter how tired I am when I go to sleep, I will energetically spring out of bed at 5:30 to create an extraordinary life.
Okay, I dig that.
Okay,
I dig it.
so here's
I
the
dig
coach
it.
talking. Number one, set your intentions before you go to bed. We've talked about that
Yes,
a lot.
I love that. Yes.
Number two, move your alarm clock across the room. We've talked about that. That was from the 5-second rule.
Right. No.
Number three, brush your teeth immediately. So the minute you get up, turn off the alarm clock and go brush your teeth because that wakes you up.
For sure it would.
Wakes you up,
Oh,
wakes
and
you
your
up.
coffee would taste like poo.
That minute though, okay? Number four,
Well, that'll wake you up too if your coffee tastes like poo.
It will. That will really jar me.
Ooh.
it probably would. Number four, drink a full glass of water immediately.
Yes,
Because
I did.
dehydration causes fatigue, and it says to chug that, keep it sitting next to your sink, whether it's a glass of water or a bottle of water.
That has helped me tremendously.
You do that every day?
Yes.
Okay, I like that. And number five, get dressed in your workout clothes. Immediately. Don't put on your clothes. Don't take a shower. Get dressed. I see Adam rolling his eyes. Get dressed in your workout clothes. And it says that some people in this club of the Third Miracle Morning sleep in their workout clothes.
Yes.
So they just get
Yeah.
up, brush their teeth, drink a cup of water, and they're ready to go roll out for their workout for 20 minutes or whatever that day may be. So his suggestions.
Yeah, no, I'm all in on so far.
Do we like this so far? You like the material?
Yeah, except for not 4 to 6 hours. Screw that.
Look at, and you and Kayla and a few other people.
Yeah, Kayla and Kayla's getting ready for no sleep. That baby's coming any second, I feel.
I have a feeling she's going to make Logan do it. I mean, it's going to be interesting. What do you think?
That'll be interesting.
What's the plan with that? Have you guys already worked that out, Kayla? All right, anyways. All right. Okay, so now we get into the real meat of the book.
Okay.
And it's called the Lifesavers. Okay, that is what the acronym is. So SAVERS, Lifesavers. And the first thing, and I thought this was cool because I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
The first thing is on silence.
Ooh.
Waking up and finding, and it doesn't even have to be in the morning, but waking up and finding a place of silence. So because our lives, we get in here, you know, they're noisy, it's fast-paced business, it's overstimulated. I mean, we are running from the minute we get here. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
These guys got Adam running around.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much going on. So his suggestion is prayer, meditation, or transcendental meditation.
What's that mean? Transcend whatever.
Well, I'm going to give you, we're actually going to discuss meditation in depth right now, which I don't know much about. Does anyone else out there meditate? I don't know why I thought Kayla did, but is anyone else out there use any form of meditation platform?
If Kim England is on, she sent me like this audiobook one time. I don't see Kim.
Okay.
But yeah.
So the first comment on silence was by Russell Simmons. He's the guy that created Def Jam Records. Right? Okay. He's worth $340 million, started with nothing. And his book is called Success Through Stillness. Okay? Success Through Stillness. And the opening line of his book is, I consider meditation to be the most effective tool you can employ to build success in your life. That's the opening line of his book. I consider meditation to be the most effective tool you can employ to build success in your life. Ellen DeGeneres, she also says the same thing. I know if you listen to Howard Stern, he says the same thing. I know Paul McCartney, like I was talking to somebody that went into a transcendental meditation thing back east and showed up and was sitting right next to Paul McCartney. Like he does it every single day. Like some of these people, it's just huge for them. Okay. So the question is, what is your quiet time, and do you have one? For some people, it's sitting in the morning, having a cup of coffee in silence before the kids get up, before the husband gets up. Do you have any time like that?
I'm just starting to be comfortable with silence. I have never been comfortable with it.
I think that's an extrovert thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel the same.
It's not fun, like, because I don't want to think about it. I got too much, So I'm learning.
Well, when I'm home, I have to have the radio on.
Yes.
And if the radio's not on, I have to have something going on. Or the TV, or some
noise.
people, they got to be playing video games, or they got to have some type of backdrop, right? You know what I mean? Somebody has to be doing something.
Yep. Robert agrees.
So here's my question for you guys out there, and I'm going to grab a few people, and I'm going to ask you to throw this into the chat. What word would you use to describe your normal morning? Right now, what word would you choose to describe your normal morning? Is it hectic? Is it stressful? Is it peaceful? Is it lazy? Is it slow, lethargic, chaotic? You know, what is your typical morning? And I want you to write down 2 of them. One said awesome. Write down 2 words that describe your morning. Think about it, Jenny. Think about it, Robert. Think about it, Adam. 2 words. Okay, so Lynn said opportunity. Okay. We had someone else say awesome. Give me 1 to 2 words. What's yours, Jenny?
Now, we just talked about this last week, Jen Elmer and I. I'm lucky enough now, it's usually calmness.
It's your place in life, huh?
It is. And I told her, I said, it wasn't always like that. I mean, back in the day, back in the day, it was chaotic.
3 little kids running around.
Yeah, it was, but
So
calmness.
Janie Kristoff said refreshing. Catherine Smith said calm and slow.
Nice.
Corey Blankenship said smooth sailing.
Oh, and she's got a little one at home in kindergarten. That's really good.
I like Lonnie's. Lonnie said focused.
Ooh.
That ties in with meditation, Lonnie. I like that one. What else?
Calm and peaceful.
Calm and peaceful for Denise Hernandez. What is yours, Robert?
I would say mine's probably peaceful and slow.
Robert says peaceful and slow.
Nice.
Adam?
Lazy.
Really? Lazy?
Nance is up at 4:30.
What time are you up?
I mean, when do I have to be in?
Okay, Saturday. Saturday morning.
Oh, Saturday morning. I'm like 9 a.m.
No, you're up earlier than that because you go to Krav.
Oh, that's true. Now I go to Krav, so yeah. So yeah, Saturdays my mornings are focused.
Norma Ramirez, I like this one, organized and peaceful.
Yes, nice.
And you can kind of tell. It'd be interesting to kind of equate like how your mornings look with the success you maybe have in your business or whatever. But success can mean so many things, right? So many different areas. So now that you've written down those 2 words, it just says that we need to take some time for silent meditation.
Okay.
I mean, I was sitting there this morning thinking like how cool it would be just to sit in my backyard and chill out. I have a hard time doing that too because I'm such a high energy guy. And drinking coffee, I'd be even 10 times worse. You know what I mean? So silence meditation.
Coffee calms me down.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
It may you, like your second cup, then you get that first high after the 1 cup, you're like, ooh, 2 cups, and then I'm crash.
I had a cup and a half this morning, and I swear to God, I could run 3 laps around that parking lot. With it. And probably not have anyone beat me. What's that?
Takes me 2 cups to fully wake up.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, that makes sense. So silence meditation, prayer, reflection, deep breathing, and appreciation.
Oh, deep breathing.
So they say that essence of meditation is simply silencing or focusing the mind for a period of time. So that's all you're really doing is you're silencing and focusing your mind for a period of time.
Okay.
And meditation, the reason that all these super powerful people, by the way, that's Bill Clinton, that's presidents, that's all these people, they're all in meditation every day.
Okay.
It improves your, what's so funny?
I'm just imagining Bill Clinton meditating.
Oh, he always had somebody with him.
I'm just trying to tune out Hillary. Yeah.
They say it improves your metabolism, it lowers your blood pressure, increases your brain activity, alleviates stress and pain, promotes sleep, enhances focus and concentration, and can even extend your lifespan, which I believe.
Yeah, I believe.
Daily meditation is the kind of, they say, the gateway to connect with your higher self and realize your deeper truths and start experiencing all life has to offer. So here's how you do it. You ready?
Yes.
How to meditate.
Please.
If any of you guys have done this, jump in.
I think we have a
haven't,
couple people
but I
on
would
here
like
who
to.
do.
I have a couple times. Last year I did. I sat on the dock and did it a couple times.
And
it was
also
great.
the sound bath thing.
The sound bath too, yeah. That Becky Sims does.
Yeah,
I did that with
I
her.
think
But don't
that's
you get
what
a
I'm
bunch of
going to
drunk
do.
Canyon Lakers driving by on their boat?
Not in the morning.
Not in the morning? Oh, okay.
Floating beer cans and stuff like that going by. No, I'm totally kidding.
Well, that's therapeutic.
So number 1.
Okay, I'm ready. I want to
Okay,
learn
here we go.
this.
Here, so if we wanted to start meditating, if you want to start meditating out there, number 1, prepare your mindset. Prepare your mindset. So we're always thinking about something, right? When you wake up in the morning, even if you got your coffee, you're thinking about something. It might be your
Yes.
day, it might be a
Yes.
problem that you had the night before, it might be a situation that's going on, but most people are always inundated with thoughts that are like flooding into our head. So the first thing you have to do is let go of your stresses and try to relax and preparing your mindset. And I'm going to give you some theories on how they do that. So number 2 is to sit. So you have to find a comfortable place. And like they said, you could be sitting on a pillow, you could be outside, you could be sitting on a towel, you could be sitting in a chair, whatever it may be. You find yourself a comfortable place, away from your phone, of course, and all that. And make your spine as straight as possible when you're sitting. Make your spine as straight as possible. Do not slouch, do not slump, do not lean. So number 1, prepare your mindset. Number 2, sit. Number 3, and this is the biggest one.
Okay.
This was the one that I enjoyed the most because I'm so not like this, but focus on your breath. Okay, and if you focus on your breath, that's going to really help clear this out. It's the most important thing. So number 1 would be breathe into your belly, not your chest. So just take a breath and think about breathing into your belly and not your chest. You kind of feel differently just by doing that. So it's called the 3-3-3 breathing technique in meditation. The 3-3-3. So 1, you just pause, don't do anything. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to breathe in for 3 seconds into your belly. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. And then breathe out for 3 seconds. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. So just try that for a minute. Everybody out there for a minute. Think for 3 seconds. Breathe in for 3 seconds and breathe out for 3 seconds. So just give it a shot. Into your belly. Did anyone else feel just a small sense of calmness?
Or did anyone else feel anxiety because you have to do, this is 3 seconds. This is, and the stretching I do
Jenny!
at night. I know, it's a problem. I'm sure there's others out there. Sure.
So having to count to 3 gave you anxiety?
Because I'm like, what if I really want to breathe? What if I, no one else?
Okay, let's not do that and let's try again. All
Okay.
right, so pause.
Pause. Shut up, Adam.
It's
That was-
Robert laughing. I'm
Shut up,
being a
Robert.
good boy.
All right, here we go. Ready? Breathe in.
Okay.
Don't count, just about 3 seconds.
Okay.
Out. Now, do you feel your thoughts and emotions settling?
Yes, if I don't count.
Okay, so don't count.
Everyone else, if you have anxiety like me, don't count. That was
Math
beautiful.
makes me anxious too. Numbers make me anxious.
Okay, fine. All right. So you have to allow it now, and then you begin to allow your thoughts to be as they are.
I love it.
Okay, so remember, you can't stop thinking, but you can take a break from worrying about your problems. And that's kind of what this is about.
Can I add something
Yeah,
to this
please.
real quick? This is a nutritional thing. I've recently come under the knowledge that a lot of us lack, we have a B1 deficiency, and I've recently started taking B1, and it has tremendously helped me, especially if you get it in the form of benfotiamine. I can take it every morning now, and like my anxiety has gone down.
Well, and it seems to increase your energy too.
Well, no, that's B12. I've just recently started taking B1.
Okay. All right.
And, it's good for like nightmares and everything.
Good to know.
So,
Okay,
just
all right.
want to throw it out there. Try it out.
Nice. B1.
Okay, so
B1.
now back to the meditation piece. So remember, you can stop thinking.
Yeah, if I stopped thinking, that was beautiful. That was great.
Take a break from worrying about your problems, and we all have them. And this one I liked, and this is the one I've been working on for a year. Be present in the moment.
Yes,
So
yes,
be
yes,
present in that
yes.
moment. And when you inhale, I know I sound like, Deepak Chopra, but inhale positive, loving, peaceful
Yes.
energy. So
Say it again.
inhale positive, loving, peaceful energy. Okay, so when you do inhale. And when you exhale, you're supposed to be pushing out all your worries and your stress. So breathe in the positive, push out the worries and stress. Okay, this is meditation.
Amen.
And here's the thing for people like us, Jenny, and for you extroverts out there, which is most realtors and most lenders. If you find an influx of thoughts, focus on a single word. Okay, so as you're sitting there, having all of these thoughts, which happens to me, flooding into my brain, you just say, I breathe in peace, or is one thing. Or you could say, or I breathe in love, or whatever, and that will clear you from thinking about everything. Because even when I'm getting a massage, I'm thinking the whole time about work or this project or that project, as opposed to having the ability to just relax.
Just be in the moment.
So breathe in, I breathe in peace, I breathe in love, so that way you can clear out those influx of thoughts. So breathe in counts 3, breathe out counts 3. Now, you can also, it suggests you can do this during any time of the day. So there are, like Steve Jobs and stuff. Remember, Steve Jobs had a monk on staff. One of the most powerful,
Really?
Yes, guy from like Tibet.
It's like the most Silicon Valley
He would
thing
go
ever.
actually sit with his monk every day and do his meditations with his
We need
monk.
to get that on staff.
Well, I know. You know what? Let's see what we can do. I'll talk to Margaret about getting us a monk.
I could be the monk.
Again, let's talk to Margaret about getting us a monk.
No, not monkey, dude, monk.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so you can do it during the day is what is a suggestion.
Okay.
Like if you start to feel the stress, and that's where people say, go for a walk, eat alone. For those of you guys that are home, do the dishes. Keep away from your phone, but just brainless things that you're doing so that you can focus on just relaxing, and that's the big one.
Sarah Price has a client who's a monk. Ha!
We might be able to get that monk.
They actually have a monastery in Lake Elsinore too.
That's probably why they're here. That's awesome.
That's interesting. Yes, that's what she said. Yes.
Yeah, dig it.
All right, so I want to jump back into,
Sure.
yes, please, share.
Because I have meditated for 40 years, only in like stressful situations, but another thing, if you don't want to close your eyes, I was taught to focus on one object. It could be a tiny little hole in the ceiling, a little perforated, one little thing that can help clear your mind, that there's nothing in the world that other than that spot on the wall. And then you start to relax from your feet up and like become weightless like a wave, but nothing. And that helps. It does help to take everything out of your mind other than that spot on the wall, whatever it is, a picture, whatever it is.
Where do you do it and how do you do it, Janie?
I do it with sitting down with I like my, hey, everyone's different. I like my feet together and to open up my hips. And I do that. I focus on an inanimate object. And it takes everything out of your mind. It does. And then I make it like a wave starting at my toes, like it's just weightless and it's traveling up my feet, up my legs, up my torso, up until it gets to the top of the head. And once it does that, you are so relaxed, and then you just go on from there.
Okay,
It
when
works.
you say go on
If
from
you
there,
practice it, it works.
when you say go on from there,
Pardon
what do you
me?
mean, Janie? Tell us more.
Well, once you do that, you can just, your mind becomes weightless, and you just, I don't know, you're just floating. You're kind of floating, and you're just, everything releases from your body. So all that physical tension, for me anyway, releases from my body, and I just feel weightless, and I just feel like everything out of my mind, and just think only when positive things, just a positive, nothing negative at all.
I like that.
And almost weightless. Everything's weightless. It's a very, if you practice it, it becomes an amazing thing. I do it when I get anxiety, not anxiety or like a super stressful situation. It really works. Really works.
That sounds a lot better than the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It seems healthier.
I'm with you.
Because it's just sometimes not easy to really clear your mind in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
So I like that.
No, you have to clear your mind. There has to be for me, it does clear your mind when you do that. You have to practice it, though. It's not something that happens like the first time you do it, you're looking at it. It's something you have to practice a lot. And the breathing in and out, same thing. All of that is part of it. I start off with the breathing in, the breathing out, whether it's 3 seconds, 2 seconds. You have to do a couple of breaths at the beginning, let them out, and then you start. I forgot about that. The breaths in, breaths out, and then start with your feet together. Works.
I love it.
I like it. Well, let's talk to the eternal pessimist over there. What's your opinion on this stuff, Adam?
I think meditation is akin to prayer. When I was a kid, I was really into meditation. I have a funny story. For Christmas, I asked my mom to buy me the Complete Idiot's Guide to Meditation. You know those Complete Idiot's Guide books?
Yeah.
And what actually Janie was talking about, opening your hips. The reason why you do things like that is because you're, quote unquote, opening your chakras. Mm-hmm. You put your thumb and forefinger together because it channels the chi. And I don't really believe in chi or anything, but like obviously if you're going to take a minute to take an oxygen and change your focus, you're going to feel a lot better.
Well, just right now, I can't help but just take deep breaths once in a while and feel it, even while we're on this call.
Of course.
So, all right, well, cool. Well, thank you for sharing, Janie. Does anybody have any other experience out there that they've had with meditation or anything along that? I wish Becky Sims was on because I went to the sound bath with her. I know a lot, they have like these water eggs, that you can sit in. I mean, there's all different types of things to clear your mind, right? So interesting. So yes.
I often will take a client when they come to coaching and they're all over the place. We'll take 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes and actually go into a very calming meditation just to get them grounded, because our lives are so crazy that you just come into the coaching and they're still going and not really being grounded. So it doesn't have to be a long meditation. It can be as short as 3 or 4 minutes. But if you just get yourself grounded, bring the breath in and put it into the areas of your body that you feel need the extra oxygen or the extra energy, it makes a world of difference on the rest of the coaching call, actually.
I went to a place called the Peppermill. It's a casino in Tahoe. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. And they had a spa, and so you can go in and you can get a massage and you can do all those sorts of things. And then, and then they have the pools and all that. And then you go into this room, and this room is nothing but big, giant lounge chairs everywhere. And on the wall is, just kind of like soothing pictures of the universe that slowly move, throughout the ceiling, and then like a really soft meditation music. And you can kind of go sit in there for as long as you want, and no phones are allowed and all that sort of stuff, but it really does clear your mind. And it's almost like when you go to a spa or when you go to get a massage or anything, you're really going just to relax your mind, kind of like he was saying, opening up your chakra and all that sort of stuff. And we pay $150 or whatever it is just to get that hour of peace. The hands feel great, but you also get to clear your mind, right? So there's value in that.
Huge value.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about, so that's savers. Okay, that's the S of savers.
Okay.
So, and I wanted to just run through what savers means. Okay. The first one is silence. So S for silence, which is what we talk about. The A, and we're only on S right now. The A is for affirmations. The V is for visualization. The E is for exercise. Okay, E is for exercise, R is for reading, and S is for scribing. So silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. That's the foundation 6 words of the Miracle Morning. So right now we're just on S. But now we're going to be moving on to the next thing, which is affirmations. And the next question becomes, why do successful people talk to themselves? And that's the name of the next chapter. Why do successful people talk to themselves?
Because they like themselves.
And right now,
Well, I
you think they're all
it's-
narcissists?
No, I don't. I think a lot of times they've had to learn how to switch it, and it's going from, oh, so stupid, to, I'm so smart, I'm okay, I got this.
It's really funny to hear him say because they like themselves, because I'm pretty sure that when we were on Fired Up Friday and we had, Helmstetter on there, you went out automatically and bought What to Say When You Talk to Yourself and read the whole book?
Yeah.
So you probably know more about this section than
Well,
I
I
do.
love myself. I just don't know how to talk to myself.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, that's
then
what we're going to talk about, right?
Okay.
Yay.
All right, so the first one, Savers, that was all in call number 1 of the
Okay.
30-day Miracle Morning. So that was call number 1, the stuff we just went over.
Okay.
So number 2 is A for affirmations. This is day number 2. And he starts out the call, the coach who gets on, and everybody jumps on the line, and he starts out by saying, I am the greatest. All right, and does anybody not know who that is? Right, that's Muhammad Ali, right? I am the greatest, and that's the power of positive thinking. And it's Muhammad Ali's internal dialogue, and it was nonstop for him, right? And when it really comes down to it, most people, very few choose to think and say positive things to themselves. And this is just what the book said.
Yeah.
80% of women have negative thoughts about themselves. And it could be their job performance. It could be people's opinions about what they're wearing, how they're acting, what's going on. And most importantly is their body image. Like, women are obsessed, depressed, whatever you want to call it, about their body image, according to the book. And men too, but to a much lesser extent than
Agreed.
women, according to the authors.
Well, we were talking last week, I think, about going to the pool or whatever. And I was like, F that.
I know.
And I was like, hell no, I'm just going to let my big belly out there. I'm a man. It is what it is. I'm like, the freedom
Who gives a shit?
that was allowed, and I think it'll be beautiful when every person feels that.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost impossible to get there. It feels like sometimes, right? I mean, the thought of everybody stripping off their shirts and jumping off the back of a boat right now, how does that make everybody feel?
Like I want to vomit. Anyone else?
That's because of how we feel about ourselves, is the point.
Oh, can I be dressed? I'll do it right now. Like how Kayla did it in the lake last year.
That's true. So basically, affirmations, this next section is about actively designing and writing our affirmations and committing to them daily and reading them out loud. Now, I've always been really big on this. We've done affirmations and, we've talked about, I have one hanging in my shower and I read it all the time. But I thought this was an interesting take because when I look at my affirmations, it says, I will have a fun, energetic personality. I will like I got all mine hanging in there. But it was an interesting take from these authors because they're suggesting more short-term, more specific.
Ah, dig it.
So, for example, here's one of the person's affirmations. I am committing to, no matter what, making 20 prospecting calls every day. I will make $200,000 by the end of the year. I will exercise 30 minutes every day, and I will lose 20 pounds by December 31st. That was this one person who's on the call's affirmations. I'm going to say that again. No matter what, I will make 20 prospecting calls a day. I will make $200,000 by the end of the year. I will exercise 30 minutes every day, and I will lose 20 pounds by December 31st. If you said those things every day, I think you might have some results.
I think so too. I think so too.
Part of this Miracle Morning is designing what your affirmations are going to be. So if yours were going to be, for example, here's some ideas for you guys. I am committed to being the most successful agent in my market. I am committed to getting up early every day at 6 a.m. I am committed to building a strong, powerful real estate career. I am committing to read a book on how to be a great dad or how to be a great mom or whatever you are thinking in your head you need to work on. I am committed to being healthy, feeling great, and being energized. So if you were to say those every day, that's a big deal. So the coach pointed out a story that I thought was awesome, and I'm gonna share this because I think it's cool.
Okay.
So when the coach was in the military, And when he was in the military, he rented a room from a guy that lived a mile from the base.
Okay.
Okay, so he rented a room. And he said he loved the guy, but he thought the guy was kind of a psycho. Because every morning, he could hear him in his room screaming. Every morning. And he would say, I control my destiny. I deserve success. I will do everything today to reach my goals. I will create the life of my dreams. And he said every day he would be laying in bed and he could hear the owner of that house screaming from his room, I control my destiny. I deserve success. I will do everything today to reach my goals. I will create the life of my dreams.
It's kind of like when you leave your mic on and go to the bathroom and I have my headphones on. I hear you doing the same shit.
Might be a little different.
But you're a champion. You can do this.
You can do it, Chuck.
You can motivate.
I have left the mic on many times and gone to the bathroom. And it is funny later when I realize Adam was listening. But anyways, and it took him years to realize, and he goes, and I look back at that guy now, or 2 or 3 years later, and I realized that during those times, he was 25. He was one of the top guys in Special Forces. And he, at the time, owned 5 homes. And he goes, at 25 years, he goes, the funniest thing about that is, he goes, and I didn't realize what a chump I was, because all I was some dude renting a room from a guy that owned 5 homes.
Yeah, and he thought
and
he
was 25 and in Special Forces. So he said, I learned a lesson from that guy. He goes, I thought he was nuts. And only later did I realize that he had the right mindset.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, right?
Yeah, really, no, I love that.
So imagine, screaming out your affirmations of the things you want to get done. I mean, even your husband, he might think you're a psycho, but who cares, I'm going to make $100,000 this year in real estate.
I kind of like it.
I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. every day. I'm going to do 20 minutes of cardio every day, whatever that may be. But and then you write it down and you have it posted somewhere and you scream it or read it every day. So that's a little bit about affirmations that Jeremy's going to be like, what the hell?
What's happening?
Exactly. So that was the first piece of affirmations. The second piece was the author kind of changed, sorry, not the author, the coach, read Think and Grow Rich, which I think most people, we've heard it before. The guy that was on Fired Up Friday, he said he makes $1 million every time he reads it or whatever. So, and that is committing to getting rid of your limiting beliefs. So I don't look good in a bathing suit or whatever, or I have a horrible memory or whatever that may be. So the things that you know that you need to work on, your limiting beliefs that you knock yourself down. Oh, I'm not good with people. I don't remember names. No matter what, I can't break through my income ceiling. Whatever that may be is trying to find those limited beliefs inside yourself that are holding you back and putting them into paper that you're going to overcome them. Can you think of any limiting beliefs that you have? Oh, you can think of a lot, huh?
Yeah.
What do you got?
No, I just don't have time, which is the biggest bullshit that there is.
That's a good one.
There is so much time in the day. So much time in the day. There's plenty of time. Even when the kids, were home, there is still plenty of time. That is a big one. I think that covers everything.
I agree. I think that's I mean, it's so funny because we have agents that get complaints because they don't return their calls or whatever. And they're like, I'm just too busy. And I'm like, no one is too busy to just pick up a call and say, I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. No one is too busy for that.
That phone call will save you 40 minutes of phone calls, people. Just let them know you don't know anything yet.
I know. If you can get to them first, just to call them up. And even if you're an escrow, hey, just want to let you know the prelim came in.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I always say, if you call them, it's a 5-minute conversation. If they call you, it's a 20-minute conversation.
For sure.
But yes, what is your limiting beliefs? And mine right now is I'm on the road to try to get in shape again.
Right.
Like I want to be back where I was last year. So my limiting belief is that I can't do it or that I can't do it by a certain amount of date or time or whatever. So I know I'm going to do it by May 4th.
Okay.
And may the 4th be with you, Robert.
That's right.
Right?
That has nothing to do with Star Wars.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's the first one. The next one, so there are what he calls, there's 4 authors to this book, what they call the 5 steps of creating your affirmations.
Okay, I got to turn my page.
So here we go. And if anybody wants to jump in, they can. By the way, does anybody have any limiting beliefs that they want to knock out of the park?
Share?
Anything that you guys feel like, you know what, I know, I say I can't get in shape, I say I can't do this many deals, I say I can't prospect, I say I don't have enough time. Any excuses that you guys want to get over? Anybody out there? You could type it if you want to talk.
Supposed to be letting everything go that doesn't serve us during this third, I guess we're having a full moon for like 3 days type of thing.
Really?
We're supposed to be letting everything go that doesn't serve us. So this is key.
When does that start? Today?
I think it was yesterday.
Started last night.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So here's the 5 steps. You ready?
I'm ready. 5.
Number 1, what do you really want? Okay, and we're good about this in business planning, but it's articulating exactly what you want in your life in each area.
I love this.
Health, relationships, mental, family, intellectual, all the different things. What do you
Everything.
want? So
Love it.
just taking the time, and you know what, if you guys want to, you can hit me up. I'll give you guys another book.
Yeah.
Another 2022 life planning goal setting book, and you guys can write all those things down. So number 1, what do you really want? Number 2, why do you want it? What is important to me about providing an awesome life for me or my family? What is important? Is it because you love them? Like, what is your real why? Adam, Krav Maga, you just got your next belt. You did get it. Why? Why are you doing Krav Maga?
Just want to beat you up.
Well, good luck with that.
I feel a movie.
Hey, there's a lot of rage inside this guy, right? I'm looking for somebody to take it out on. Don't make it be you.
No, I want to do it because I want to be able to protect my family and myself, and it's getting crazy out there, so I want to be ready.
Do you really want to go secretly back to your high school reunion and beat somebody's ass? Because that's what I've always thought it was.
Oh, no, I don't have any ill will like that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you just want to be able to protect.
Protect, and also, regular exercise is boring. This is like much
Agreed.
funner way to do exercise.
Yeah, you need to find something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you really want? What's one of the things that you really want? Spill it. Spill the beans, Jenny.
I said the other day, and it's...
Say it again.
I really want to be healthy, and I want my knees to feel good. That's my why. I want to be mobile. I need to be more mobile. My mom has never been heavy a day in her life.
What do you want your knees to be?
So I can move, so I can be fluid in my movement. So I don't move like an old woman. I'm only 52.
Are you taking collagen?
Yes, I'm taking collagen.
Vitamin D3?
So y'all know, yes. If you ever have an ailment or he turned the camera off me. If you ever have an ailment or a concern, Adam has a fix. Just so you know. And he probably is right. I don't know.
It's actually my passion. Somebody in the company got COVID, and I went this weekend to Sprouts and got them the things they need. Because I like natural healing.
I love that.
And he is a caregiver. So he does research. It's not just voodoo.
Okay, all right. So we know why you want it now.
Yeah.
You want to be more mobile. You want to be more active. You want to probably be able to spend more time with Jeremy. You want to be able to...
I want to be able to get down on the ground with the kids, with the grandkids, and be able
There
to
it is.
hop
That's
up.
the why.
Yeah, hop up, get down, do the stairs.
You
Okay.
should play the Queen song every day. I want it now.
Yeah.
That'll be your motivation
There you
theme
go.
song.
Okay. All right.
All right, so what do you really want? Why do you want it? Number 3, who are you committed to being to create what you want? And this is something that I believe is so important. If you have certain goals, and I'm just saying, if you want to make $1 million a year, I think you have to act like somebody that wants to make $1 million a
Yeah.
year. You have to be that person. You have to be positive. You have to be magnetic. You have to carry around the right attitude. You have to have the swagger. You have to have the confidence. You have to have all those things. So you have to know what you want. You have to know why you want it. But number 2, who do you have to be to get that? And maybe, like, I always make fun of these, and I shouldn't do this anymore. But how many times have we seen the ladies walking around in their exercise gear at the office because they just came from the gym or whatever, and they're in their gym clothes? And I used to knock that. And then I realized most of the people that do that look good.
Yeah, they're fit.
And they're probably either coming from the gym on the way to their gym or whatever. So that is something I would consider, who do you want to be? Who do you need to be to reach your goals? So if you're walking around doing that, I am a gym person.
Yeah.
Or whatever, so.
I want to look like a gym person. So when I wear my workout pants to work, you don't go, like, yeah,
See?
she's a gym girl.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna go
who do you have to be to reach that goal? That's number 3.
Okay.
Number 4, what are you committed to doing to attain it? So for example, if I want to be the top salesperson, I have to make 20 calls.
Yeah.
If I want to be 175 pounds, which I do, I need to work out 4 days a week, and I need to do cardio at least 3 days a week for me.
For sure.
And if I want to be, whatever you're looking to do, you have to ask, what are your commitment levels to get there, and then put that into your affirmations. So, and the important thing is frequency. So if I know I want to, I just named it, I have to work out 4 days a week.
Right.
I have to do cardio 3 days a week. Quantity, that's there also. Now when? I do mine. Unfortunately, I have to leave 15 minutes every day. I leave at 4:45 to get when I need to get, every day. So I'll just admit it. I leave 15 minutes early, but my health is more important than anything to me, so I'm going to do it. But so what's your time frames for when you want to do those things? Yours is in the morning, right? And what is yours?
Right now, I'm back on 9-week Control Freak. It's kind of like a boot camp, if you will.
Is that the one that put you in a really cranky mood last year?
No, that was no.
Okay, you're not
Maybe.
doing that one.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
It's super fun.
Let me tell me about it.
So you start with 12 minutes of density. So it's like you do 10 squats, 10 burpee, 10, it's 10, 10, 10, 10. And then you do weight lifts for 10 minutes and then 4 minutes of Tabatas. So
What's a Tabata?
Tabata is 20 seconds of high intensity cardio, 10 seconds of rest.
Can you stand up and show us?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I actually would love to see you do a burpee.
I'm sure you would. It's hysterical. And it's not a lot of jumping. I'm a modifier. And that's kind of goes with this. Take what you want so bad, and it's okay to modify it. Like if, let's say you can't work out 7 days a week. Your body can't take that hardcore. Modify it so your body can take it. If you emotionally can't do 20 calls today, or you should pay off $100 more on your debt or whatever, that emotionally you can't or financially you can't, just make it smaller so you can,
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay, I like that. So you're committed to this 90-day program to attain your goal.
Yeah, 9 weeks.
9
yes.
Oh, sorry, 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Okay.
I won't be hitting my goal by then.
Right.
But baby steps, and I'm trying to really focus on the health.
And I'm going to just really
Jump in.
really switch gears and
I love it.
tell you a story real quick.
Because you had something. I saw it.
Well, one of my friends, one of my friend's best friends, whatever, a guy I know. His father was one of the founding members of one of the most successful insurance companies in the country. If I said it, might have a little lizard running around. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
And so his son went to college with us.
Okay.
And his son had a mindset of, when you get out of college, your first job, you should start at $250,000 a year. Okay. Surprisingly, he did. And it was not through his father. But he just had this strange mindset of, and now taking into account, he was also computer and technology and development, all that sort of stuff. But he always said that we have all these ideas. So, and this goes for a lot of you guys who are new in real estate and haven't sold anything yet. Like, we have an idea. He created apps in the App Store and all this stuff. And he always used to say to people like, I have an idea. How about you stop thinking about what you want to do and learn to make $1? He goes, just make $1 doing what you want to do, and then I will take you seriously. $1. So you may say, well, I want to be this person that's a consultant at this and that. Well, make $1 doing it. Start with $1.
That's good.
Okay, and it's a joke because now that's resonated with us for 30 years.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, really? You're going to do that? Okay, good. Why don't you start by trying to make $1?
Yeah, it's a good point.
So it ties into what are you committed to doing to attain it, because if you were to look at people out there that said they were going to get in shape right now and they were going to go to the gym, when right now all you have to do is overcome what you're doing currently, which is 0 days a week.
Right.
Right now, a good chunk of the people out there are 0 days a week at the gym. So if you were to say, I'm going to do 5 minutes, that's a start.
Yes.
It's getting started. It's that $1. It's that 5 minutes. It's that.
So is the $1 a 1 pound?
A 1 pound?
Well, no.
No. It could be 1 minute.
1 minute.
Get to the gym for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Just get going. Get started.
Yeah. Pay $1 extra on your credit card bill.
Anything. Just 1 minute. I love 1 pound. Start with losing 1 pound. But, it's so funny. I watched What About Bob last night with Bill Murray.
Oh, God.
And the book that Richard Dreyfuss wrote was called Baby Steps.
Yeah, Baby Steps. That's exactly what this is.
And it's funny because this is just baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, So that's the second thing, or fourth thing. What are you committed to doing to attain it? Okay. And then number 5, it says to keep track of inspirational quotes and philosophies that motivate you. And I'm really big on that. Whenever I see anything online that somebody put something cool on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, or I read in an article, I always snapshot it, blow it up, and then stick it in an album, because I love to go back and read those. But
I like it.
If you do that, and by you creating that positivity in yourself by reading those things, you can pay that forward into everyone you meet. And of course, this has the same theme for success that every other book has, which is make everyone you meet feel that he or she is the most important person in the world. And so that's number 5. So make sure that you work inspirational quotes and philosophies into your affirmations / mantra, right? That are going to make every person feel that he or she is the most important person in the world. We got to give credit, right, Adam? Jenny's pretty good at that. Anytime anybody ever comes into the office, you always make them happy. You always make them smile. You always make them feel good. You're really good at that.
You are a ray of sunshine.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
So anyway, so write down any quotes that you see that inspire you. So here's a couple final thoughts on affirmations. And I know Jenny's got to get to the Ram game. All right, so final thoughts on affirmations. Have fun with feeling it. So whatever you write down, make sure that it's just something fun that you feel.
I like it.
And constantly be evolving your affirmations because you're learning, you're growing, you're evolving.
Okay.
So constantly be tweaking your affirmations daily because right now it might just be get to the gym for that 1 minute, Adam. And then the next thing it might be like,
good.
Go to the gym and actually get on the treadmill for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or just slowly, baby steps.
Yeah, baby
evolve
steps.
into that. And then of course read your affirmations daily. I love the idea of screaming in the shower.
No.
That is great.
That's great.
The other
Let's
thing
do
is,
it.
reading books is a great way of affirming your thoughts, like good, healthy books, which I think we're pretty good about, like this one. So the other thing is, once this guy got going, who is supposed to be the one being coached in the Miracle Morning, he was the first one to show up in the office. And this is only on day 2 because that's what he committed to doing. And slowly but surely, his life is beginning to change. And this is a real estate agent, right? And so he was just saying, so far, it's starting to work out. I have my affirmations written down. I'm showing up every day, and I'm getting up early, and I'm working out because I'm either sleeping in or changing my gym clothes. So that's the first 2. S-A, silence, affirmations.
Is anybody else really digging this? Because I like it because it is baby steps. It's totally Richard Dreyfuss. It's just baby steps because then we can do this. Okay, let's focus on this. Then let's do this. And we constantly change it. I like it. Good job, Chuck.
Well, thanks. And it's not me. I can't take credit. But
yes, you can because you're regurgitating.
Again, though, if you want to read it, it's The Miracle Morning for Real Estate. And it's really great for real estate and mortgage professionals both. So if you're looking for a good book, I highly suggest it. Or keep tuning into the show.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm only about a third in. And I know, Adam gets upset and says, we need to move on from that book. Wow. But so far, so good, Adam?
I approve.
Oh, God.
He approves. He said he approves.
Oh, I thought he said I've had, and I was going to start. You never know with him.
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, that's where we're at. It is 9:52. You are off to the Ram game.
Yeah, and Michael, don't worry, I'm not wearing the jersey to the game because it's bad luck. Every time Michael Wasaki and I wear jerseys for a game, they lose. So Michael, don't worry.
You know who who the Rams need to get? Who any team on the planet needs to get?
Who?
TJ Watt.
Oh,
Did you see that guy?
On the Steelers?
Yeah.
The little one?
That
Yeah,
guy's-
I mean, he's the youngest
Well, yeah, I think he's only like 6'8". Yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy's magnificent. But anyways.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So
Yeah.
thank you for tuning in. Adam, you want to throw anything out there? Anything else? Anybody have anything they want to add? I apologize for not engaging all you guys out there. But I just thought this material I wanted to get through as much as we can, and we're out of here 10 minutes early. So Sonia, Janie, all you guys, thanks for jumping in.
Go to the Facebook page and comment. And if you really want to be nice, and so I know you're actually listening to me, say Adam is one of the most awesomest guys in the comments.
Oh,
I
jeez.
appreciate that. It helps our algorithm.
Let's see if anybody says it. All right.
I doubt it, but one can hope.
Well, maybe Nance will do it. But anyways, all right, Jenny, have a great time. Hey, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming on.
Hey, and have a fabulous weekend. Thanks for tuning in on a holiday. Yes.
Chuck, we're doing a property pitch once you're wrapped up here.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Once I see you hop offline, I'll be taking over to run us through what's
cool,
coming
Michael.
on the market in the company.
Okay, cool. I apologize, Michael, because I wasn't sure, so I hope we didn't lose too many people. But we do have great, and right now, hey, listings are key. We are so low in inventory across the country. Pay attention. Try to get these properties sold. And we can just keep this one in Zoom right now, Adam, Robert, right? So keep this one in Zoom. We can pull it out of Facebook. But thank you, guys. Have a great week. Michael, thanks for running the caravan. Have a great one, guys. And good luck, Rams.
Bye.
Take care.
Adam.